interested in getting through training grounds even faster, I have a card for you. And that is Trostani 3 Whispers, an exclusive card that at time of this recording is in the vault for cash. It's a creature dryad 4/4, white and green. So it's dual colored, which is nice. Activate 5, green or white. Your creatures gain Death Touch, Lifelink, and Double Strike until end of turn. Then all your creatures get +2/+1. So naturally, when I was coming up with a deck to use this card for, I was thinking green with all the green conversion is probably going to make a lot of the, it's probably going to pop a lot of those activated green gems. So I was right. And obviously, the pairing that I would have thought to make was Galta Stampede Tyrant. At this point, judging by what I see in training grounds every day, you're seeing Galta in just about everybody's collection at this point. Anyone in Platinum, at least. But that conversion of 15 gems to green is likely going to destroy all of your green activated gems and possibly some of your white ones. So it does create green and white activated gems to destroy. So that makes it obviously a good candidate for green decks here. But Template Discovery is the other best green gem conversion spell in standard right now. Just convert 20 gems to green, and then discover 4 if you need to find more pieces to win even faster, like Zoppendrel, Hunger Dominus. This has been a favorite card of mine for speeding through standard training grounds battles for a long time. So really, this deck I've been using as an archetype for a while. I've just been adding pieces to it as we get new ones to make this deck even more lethal fast. So this is Phyrexian Horror that basically doubles the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. So that's what I mostly use it for. It's also a great blocker because of it doubling its toughness. So for the most part, a lot of things will get blocked by it. And then it also has a nice little activate 5 green. If you're working with a deck that creates a lot of tokens, you can easily hit that activate and give this one prevent damage. So it makes it an even stronger card to block with. But I mostly use it for the doubling of power for the rest of my creatures here. So everything else in this deck is mainly built to make sure that we get all 3 pieces on the board quickly. Threats Undetected, still one of my favorite cards for fetching creatures. Well, really, it's kind of weird how this card works, is that you choose the creatures you don't want to have in your hand, but you always have to choose at least one. But it'll put up to 3 creatures on the board despite what the card text says. And gaining 6 mana means that you can put into play any card, any creature that has 6 mana to cast in your deck. So that's kind of nice. But we don't really deal with that here. It will almost get you to casting a Jadelight Spelunker, which this is a pretty good little card. I use it as a gem converter because when this creature enters the battlefield, it explores 3. So if you don't yet know what explore does, basically it converts X times 2 gems to the board to this creature's color. So it's a mono green color creature, so it's going to convert 6 gems to green. So that means it's a pretty good enter the battlefield effect where you convert 6 gems to green when it ETBs. And then if you control another merfolk creature, reinforce the creature. That doesn't really matter in this deck. It's mainly there just as an extra conversion spell, basically. I don't keep it around for very long usually. I replace it with my stronger creatures once I'm able to. And then to make things even more lethal quicker, we got Tyvar Jubilant Brawler. When a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste until end of turn. So that counts for any creature that enters the battlefield at any time. And yeah, Mox Emerald. People seem to think that the green Mox is unnecessary with all the green gem conversion. But the thing is, look at the casting cost of a lot of these cards. If you don't happen to have a Tempt or Galta ready to go, or a Thunderous Debut or anything like that, Mana Crypt and Mox Emerald are going to help you get those high cost spells to get things going fast. So I don't think that Mox Emerald is redundant in this deck. Do you need it later? No, but if you happen to get a Mox Emerald in one of our other cards, like a Galta Template Discovery or something, to start with, a Thunderous Debut even, then you're going to be able to probably cast a high cost card in the next turn. So I think it's very much worth having the Mox Emerald in this deck here. So this is a very high rarity deck. I understand that. But if you want to find other cards that will give you similar effects, you can go through your collection and find out what cards can be suitable equivalents. We have some really good rare cards in Standard right now. These two new cards. Cryptics is great. If you remember, this was a card that I thought would be one of the top chase rares in Murders at Karlov Manor, and I believe I am correct. So at the beginning of your turn, convert 5 gems to one of the colors of your greatest mana bonuses. So I'm not using it in this deck right now, but I could easily put it in if I wanted to. Leyline of the Guild Pack, convert 6 gems to your Planeswalker's colors. So if you have these instead of Mana Crypt and Mox Emerald, I think that they are worthy replacements. It's just that they are a little bit higher mana cost to cast. So that's the only thing about it. But yeah, as you can see, these battles are being won in 1.5 to 3 minutes. So you can get through training grounds in about 10 minutes on average with this deck. And, that's saving you some time to do other fun things in the game, or, go play one of those events that take forever to hit progression, like Into the Wilds of Eldraine. This frees up a little bit more time to do that. So, yeah, if you feel like Trostani 3 Whispers is worth your money, I highly recommend this card for, speed run things, because it just doubling the power of everything you do, and it's giving everything lifelink so that you're not wasting potions on healing yourself after a battle. So very functional card. It's very much a Timmy card. Yeah, this was, I believe, number 10 on my list of mythics that are worth chasing. So, you can chase it with real money, but if you want to wait until it's out for crafting or pulling it from a regular pack once the next set comes out, that's also your choice. But either way, it's a card that I feel you should definitely have in your collection. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Webcore, for letting me use this card. I think it's a lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite creatures from the set. I look forward to sharing with you some more of my discoveries soon. And yeah, if you're interested in seeing what other cards I think are worth chasing from this set, watch the next video I have linked here.